very briefly. And then I'll also talk to you about the additional programs that we offer for students who have opted for English 2. So this is a primary agenda. And once I'm done presenting, you could ask, clear all your doubts. So Rudra has asked, ma'am, this is for term 2, right? I'm not sure about that part, but I know this is for English 2. So if you opt for English 2, then this is for you. Or if you want to know if this is something that, you would like to opt this semester, and you want to get like a brief intro of what English 2 is all about, then this is a session for you. Okay, thank you, Rudra. Okay. So let me try, in the meantime, let me try sharing the PPT. Okay. Can you see my screen clearly, properly?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, English 2, the first 4 weeks will be little loaded with, grammar and proper technicalities of how to use proper sentences, how to come up with proper sentences. So for that, we have included modules such as figures of speech, discourse markers, advanced parts of speech, tenses and passives, again, sentence and clause, and advanced writing. So this is going to be the key modules in the first 4 weeks. So as a part of figures of speech, you learn about similes and metaphors and personifications, paradox, oxymoron. And it's not just the high school English grammar of, defining things and trying to find similes and metaphors in a poem. We give a list of good and usable things that you could use on a day-to-day basis, usable similes and metaphors, and how to go around identifying personifications or using oxymorons, and basically make your language more flowery. And the advanced parts of speech are very important, because as a part of that, we're going to cover what is known as this advanced English, something that you would come across, the kind of questions that you would come across in IELTS and IELTS and TOEFL and GRE exams. So this is where you need to know the grammar part of it thorough. So the first 4 weeks will help you with that. Now, week 5 to 8 is where we discuss modal verbs, interrogative sentences, how to go about asking the right kind of questions. And then something that's focused towards, your placement, and something that's more functional. So we are getting into the functional part of the functional English. So here we'll discuss group discussions, interview, how to go about writing an SOP, and also punctuations. Here again, punctuations, I'm sure you must have done in English 1, but that's like the basics where you talk about, where we discuss full stop, exclamation, but here in English too, you will come across the advanced use of comma, or how to go about using semicolon. So these aspects are covered in the punctuation module of week 8. From week 9 to 12, again, the focus is mostly on functional English, where you'll have modules on advanced listening, speaking, writing, and reading skills. This is again aimed towards, particularly in alignment with the kind of questions that you will get for IELTS exam or TOEFL exam. Then again, a quick shot of advanced grammar, which is mostly going to be like the revision of what has been done, a capsule of what has been covered from week 1 to 4. Then we'll have advanced vocabulary. Again, this is something that you'll come across in all these exams, and not necessarily the IELTS and TOEFL, but you also get to see the kind of questions in various state and central government exams. So this is the part that you get in the general English section. So a lot of questions related to vocabulary. So we have looked at analyzed those papers and handpicked the kind of questions that do come in these competitive exams, or the exams that you need to do to go abroad. So it has been curated and the syllabus has been designed based on the need. Finally, so there's somebody who's okay, it says iPhone. Could you please mute yourself? Because I hear my voice coming back to me. Thank you. And then finally, again, on communication and writing. So this is how we have structured week 1 to 12 content. Coming to the additional programs that we offer, we have, so the first thing is the doubt clearing session. As usual, if you have taken English 1, in which I'm sure, because without English 1, you can't choose to opt or opt English 2. So, you know what doubt clearing sessions are, and this is hosted by Professor Rajesh. So you have any doubt with regard to the content, you could always come, raise your questions, raise your doubts and get it clarified. Professor Rajesh is there. He'll make himself available every week exclusively for the doubt clearing sessions. So basically, we also address questions from the discussion forum. So in case you cannot make it to the doubt clearing session, you could also go to the discussion forum, type your questions there. We'll get it cleared. And this is also recorded and uploaded, so which means you can always go back and access it in case you miss it. The other programs that we have for English 2 is one is the professional writing sessions, like as the title suggests. These sessions will help you with the techniques and practices that can be used in professional setting, as to how to go about writing a decent piece of literature. There's somebody, it'll be nice if all of you can mute. Okay. So these classes will have lectures and practicals. So Lida will handle these sessions, and it mostly helps you with creating, um, you know, help you with your technical writing, such as, writing letters and essays and notices, memos, and all that. So I would say, personally speaking, after having attended a few professional writing sessions, um, I feel the practical aspect of this is the highlight, because uh, Ms. Lida actually gives you time to do some writing, and then there's an open discussion around your writing, and there's proper feedback even right there. So in case you're someone looking to hone your technical writing skills, then this is the perfect uh, program for you. Next, we have the Read With Us, which is a virtual reading session. So this is, a lot of us do have this bucket list of books that we need to read, but rarely find time or make an effort to find time to pick a book and read. So here, what we have done is we allot dedicated 1 hour a week, which is Sunday. The time is usually 6 to 7, if I'm not wrong. I'll check and get back about the timings, but it's usually on Sundays. So this is like the usual library periods that we have in school, just that it's an offline activity. You go to your library and then sit, read for an hour and come back. So this is an online version of that. Here you choose a book of your choice. You log in. There's complete silence. You set a target, let's say like 10 pages, 20 pages. By the end of the session, you discuss, what percentage of the target you're able to achieve. So that's how we conduct the virtual reading session. And as there's also like a smaller module incorporated into the virtual reading sessions, which is a quick discussion, 5 to 10 minutes of discussion on the history of English. By history of English, I mean the English history of English people and the literature. So here we'll discuss some fantastic work, groundbreaking fictional pieces that have come out from the land of the English. Very soon we'll also have literature, world literature, translated in English, which will be discussed. Very short, very short, very, very brief summary of, what this book could offer you. So all of this can make you an informed reader. And the goal of the virtual reading session is to make sure that you set aside 1 hour of dedicated time a week for reading. It's just as simple as that. And then you have the workshop on interviews and resume writing. Like the title says, these sessions will actually give you detailed tips on the strategies to rework on your resume into an ideal resume, ideal one. And it'll also help you with understanding what is expected of you or from the resume from the point of view of a recruiter. And we also introduce to the students a range of formats in a way that your resume will definitely stand out. So, and again, with regard to interviews, we tell you how to work on your body language, how to work on your PPTs, how to structure the content. So all of these will be incorporated and taught to you as a part of the workshops on interviews and resume writing. Now, coming to the improve your writing and speak with us, this is so we give a topic, and this is a weekly activity. Um, we give a topic and we expect you to, I mean, this is not compulsory. That's therefore, none of this is compulsory. Um, so you could write on that, the topic that we give you, and we give you elaborate feedback on how to improve your writing based on what you have sent us. So it's usually like a 200, 250 prompt that we ask you to send to us. Um, and for the speak with us, we ask you to record your voice sample, the exercise that we give you for that particular week and send it to us, and then we evaluate you on the basis of how you pronounce it and the clarity of speech, all of that, and we give proper feedbacks. So this is where you get one-to-one feedback for your writing and for what you have, uh, and for the speaking part of it as well. So that is with the um, improve your writing and speak with us sessions. Uh, so I think, yeah, that's the end of it. Uh, do you have any questions that I can help you with, clarify?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please, Ankit.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
actually, I am thinking about which type of book we will provide you for the virtual reading
you're not
session.
audible, Ankit. Can you please
Hello, ma'am.
repeat again? Yeah,
Ma'am, actually, I was thinking about which type of book we will be provided for the virtual reading session.
for the virtual reading session, are you asking what kind of readings?
Yes, ma'am. Which type of books
No.
we will be
So,
provided?
so here, like I said, we give it it's completely on the student, the reader, to choose what they like. But in case they're clueless or they want some recommendations, we do send out emails with links which has books, fictional books and some self-help books. So based on the genre that you like, you could pick one of that and go about reading it.
Okay. It's totally depend upon the student.
Yeah, yeah. You have a book in your mind, you please bring your book and start reading.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
nothing like this is a book that we want you to read this week. No.
Thank you.
So this 1 hour is basically to ensure that you find 1 hour a week to read something. It's one dedicated hour to read something. Yeah. And slowly, if you start liking it, I'm sure like you will find more time um, to. This is something from my experience. I start reading a few pages and then a few more. And then I'm curious about what happens next or what is it that the author wants to say. Not necessary that this has to happen only with fiction, but even with self-help books. And like after a point, you feel drawn to the book. And then automatically you'll find time to complete that work. So if you ask me, is 1 hour enough to read a book? No. But the intent is, with that 1 hour, who knows, we'll be able to, inculcate that curiosity in you that would, help you pick the book in the later days. Yeah, so that's the agenda behind, coming up with the read with us session. Yes. Any questions, guys? No more questions? If you have any questions, you may also use the chat box to type your questions. if you're not comfortable asking, I mean, unmuting and speaking. Okay. I see that there are no questions. Do you have any feedback? I hope all of you have taken English 1. Some constructive feedback?
Yeah, ma'am, I have one.
Yeah, please, Ankit.
Ma'am, actually, when the class is scheduled for the English one.
Again, you're not audible, Ankit. Can you please?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, actually, I am saying that when the class is scheduled for English one by the TA, we don't know which topic was discussed today. Will be discussed today or tomorrow.
You
It
don't
will
know
be
which
okay.
topic?
Which topic we will, actually, I am saying that which topic we will be discussing on that day when the
Hmm.
class was scheduled.
For which one? Which one are you talking about?
Actually, my English one.
Huh?
Suppose one minute. Suppose today is the English one session at
Okay.
5:30 to 6:30. Then the students don't know which topic we will discussing on that day. Uh,
Okay.
it
So you're
it will
saying,
be
can you
fine.
please send out a mail saying this is what we will be discussing today? But I don't
Yes,
think if you're
yes, ma'am.
talking about doubt clearing session or any session, maybe except for learn the rope.
Okay,
No,
okay, ma'am.
uh, have you attended learn the rope sessions? Are you talking about learn the rope in particular or any other session?
No, no, ma'am. Any of the sessions, ma'am. Any
Huh,
of
so,
the sessions.
so none of these sessions are on one particular topic. The doubt clearing session, if you see, it's based on any doubt you have with regard to the content that has been released that week, or even if you have anything with regard to the previous weeks. Uh, it's like, you're free to come ask questions.
Okay,
So except for learn the rope, he clearly sent out the information saying, okay, this week we are going to address questions around these topics. And Lida actually goes around, Miss Lida actually goes around taking all your doubts and then clearing it and then doing some uh, proper question answer sessions. Um, so that is what I feel the only session that has got specific topic for the day is learn the rope, but that's again for English 1. Read with us doesn't require us to tell any topic, because the whole it's about you picking a book and showing up. Professional writing, uh, okay, every week, sorry, because it's a workshop, there's going to be, it's 2 sessions, and the first session, based on how Ms. Lida would structure it, um, will have letter writing essays. The next session will have, sorry, Saurabh was asking from when these courses will start. Uh, it'll start in a week.
It starts from September 20, Kartika. The term starts on September 20.
20, okay, yeah. But do we have all the additional programs starting from September 20? No, right? I mean, after the term starts in a week.
It'll start in a week's time.
Yeah, yeah.
The next Friday, or sorry, the next Wednesday will be the first session. And
Okay.
the first session of professional writing and learn the rope is scheduled for the next Saturday. That is the
Okay.
week of September 20.
Yeah. Anything else? Any other questions? Any feedbacks? If none, okay, ma'am, what would be the fees for this term as I've already got 75%? Oh, these are the technical questions, dear. So these sessions are exclusively for anything related to English too. You may have to write to the support team um, to get like a proper answer to those questions because I really don't know. The admin part of it, I have no idea. Anything with regard to
Ma'am,
the content? Yeah,
good afternoon to you, ma'am. My name is Shivakumar. Ma'am,
please. Yeah.
course registration will start.
Huh?
Course registration, probably we need to do the payment and all. No? The course registration should happen on the portal, right?
Yeah.
When it will start, ma'am, because we cannot able to click through any registrations. Like we have to do the registration.
You will have to write to the support team, Shivakumar, because we are the course instructors for English 1 and
Okay.
2 and have no idea about the admin part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. But do write to support team and I'm sure they'll address all your queries.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys? Okay, so there's Sonali Kumari saying, ma'am, we get very less time for preparation for quiz 1 and 2 or even for end term from the last graded assignment. So please, in this term, we get more time for preparing for a quiz and end term exam. Okay, this I see is a real concern, but this is something that admin has to make a decision on because we are not the one fixing the. But of course, Sonali will definitely let the admin know about a comment like this that has come to us. Okay, September 20th will be in campus. Okay, they're saying when will English session start? Aishwarya, can you please go again with the dates?
Sure, just give me a minute.
Yeah. September 20th, you'll be in the campus, Saurabh. What have I missed?
September 25 is the first doubt clearing session,
Okay.
followed by learn the rope session scheduled on Saturdays. So that is September 28th. September 28th will be your first learn the rope and professional writing session for English 2.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. If not, can we call it a day? Are we done? From which date is term 2 starting cumulatively? I guess September 20th. Okay, do you have anything with regard to the English course? Do you have any doubts? If not, then let's wind it up here. Okay. Okay, so have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go watch a movie after this, so I'm excited. I hope with you guys, it's the orientation session with other subjects. And so that's how you're going to spend your Sunday evening. Okay. Have a nice evening once you're done with all the orientation. Some self time. Yeah. Okay, then. All of you, meet you again with read with us. And take care, all of you. Bye.